ASMR video in which I will be talking about world religions. Millions of people around the world worship a greater power that gives meaning to their lives. For many, religions is an intrinsic part of their very existence. A religion is a set of beliefs that deal with every aspect of life, from birth to death, joy and sorrow, good and evil. Some people worship a god or gods. Others follow a religious teacher. Religion includes not just beliefs themselves, but also the religious rituals and ceremonies that are the outward expression of those beliefs. A religion can bind a small community or offer people membership of a huge global organization. There are 6 major religions in the world: Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. And these account for 85% of all the world's believers. Millions of others belong to religions, old and new, making a religion a rich, diverse, and many times controversial aspect of human history. Apart from the followers of the 6 largest religions, about 12% of people belong to other faiths, sects, and cults. Pagans, for example, including witches and druids, revere nature. All religions share a quest to understand the world and make sense of our existence. Here we can see word religions by percentage, and I will also write this on a paper. Christianity, 33% of all people. Then we have Islam, with 21% of all people in the world. Then we have Hinduism, with 13%. Then we have Buddhism, with 6%. Then Sikhism, with 0.5%. And Judaism, with 0.2%. Other religions, and there are approximately 4,200 religions in the world. There are 12.3% of all people in other religions. And no religious belief, we have 14% of the world population with no religious belief. Let us start with the explanation of some of mentioned religions. Islam. Followers of Islam are called Muslims. There are 1.5 billion Muslims in the world, divided into Sunni and Shia. Their faith is based upon the 5 pillars: belief, worship, fasting, almsgiving, and pilgrimage. They follow a holy scripture known as the Quran, the Word of God as told to the Prophet Muhammad. In this picture we can see a mosque. Many Muslims visit a mosque daily to say their prayers. But on Fridays, all attend to listen to the Imam or teacher. Larger mosques have libraries and classrooms. Here we can see a minaret from which the call to prayer is broadcast. And here prayer hall angled to face the holy city of Mecca. We can also see pool of water because worshippers must wash themselves before praying. Christianity. Christians follow the teaching of Jesus Christ, believing he was the Son of God. There are about 2.1 billion Christians worldwide, and they are united in the belief in one God. The Bible as a holy text and the use of prayer in worship. However, different branches of Christianity have different ideas about how their faith should be practiced. Let me write the names of these branches of Christianity. There are many branches, but I will write 3 major ones. Catholic, Orthodox, Protestant. Three major branches of Christianity. And now a couple of words about each of these branches. First, about leader. Protestants have no official leader. Catholic, led by the Pope in Vatican City, and Orthodox, led by patriarchs. Protestant began with Martin Luther, a 16th century scholar who rejected Catholic teaching. Catholics believe that popes in Vatican City inherit their authority from Saint Peter, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus. Orthodox has been formed in the year 451 CE after Christians in Rome and Christians in Constantinople disagreed over the Church's teachings. Where we can find these people. Protestant found across the world, but mainly in Northern Europe, North America, New Zealand, Australia, and parts of Africa. Catholics are all across the world, but especially in Southern Europe, Eastern Europe, parts of Western Europe, and South America. And Orthodox are found mainly in Greece, the Balkans, Russia, the Middle East, and North Africa. Protestant emphasize simple worship in language everyone can understand. Catholics use elaborate ceremonies, sometimes in Latin, to glorify God. And Orthodox also use elaborate ceremonies, but in different languages, including Greek and Syriac, to glorify God. Protestants do not generally have monasteries, but use churches and cathedrals. On the other side, Catholics and Orthodox, they have monasteries for men and women. Protestants believe everyone can speak directly to God through prayer, while Catholic and Orthodox, they believe most people can speak to God only through the help of a priest or saint. The religion of Jewish people, Judaism, centers on the first Jew, Abraham, who taught Jews to worship one God. There are around 14 million believers today, but there are different forms of Judaism, including Orthodox and liberal. Jews worship in synagogues, observe many rites of passage, and have a day of rest called the Shabbat. They have struggled against hatred in World War II. More than 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. And most Jews now live in the United States and in Israel. Here we can see Torah scroll. It is the most holy Jewish book which contains the rules for everyday life. In the synagogue, the Torah is read from precious scrolls. Just to mention that there are 613 number of commandments, does and don'ts in the Torah. Hinduism. To the 900 million Hindus worldwide, Hinduism is quite a varied religion. Hindus believe in a great spirit called Brahman, who cannot be seen, but is present everywhere. They worship a wide range of gods and goddesses, and each depicting a different aspect of Brahman's power. The three most important gods are Brahma, the creator, Shiva, the destroyer, and Vishnu, the protector. later I will tell you a little bit more about gods in Hinduism. According to Hinduism, every person has a soul which lives on after a person dies. The soul takes on a new form and begins a new life, and this cycle continues. This is known as reincarnation. For Hindus, the aim is to escape this cycle and gain freedom to be with Brahman. Each good deed takes them a step closer. A bad deed takes them further away. And this is the law of karma. Let me write 6 names of the main Hindu gods. Brahma, the creative aspect of Brahma, is depicted with 4 arms and 4 faces, each reciting one of 4 holy texts. This is the picture of Brahma. Then we have Shiva. Here you can see a picture. The force of destruction and transformation, Shiva, can be both kindly and fearsome. As Nataraja, he dances inside a ring of flames. Then we have Vishnu. We can see Vishnu on this picture. Blue-skinned Vishnu is charged with upholding the Dharma, the law that maintains the universe. Then we have Lakshmi. The goddess of luck and wealth. Lakshmi is one of the most widely worshipped Hindu gods. She is often seen sitting on a lotus flower. Then we have Hanuman on this picture. A monkey-like being, Hanuman, is best known for aiding the hero Rama in his war against the demons. And then we have Ganesh, elephant-headed Ganesh. Ganesh is the patron of wisdom, writing, art, and science, and also of new endeavors. I will finish this presentation with a Buddhism. Buddhism originated in India 2500 years ago, when a man called Siddhartha Gautama gained enlightenment and became the Buddha, or the enlightened one. Let me write this. Siddhartha Gautama become the Buddha. Buddhism gradually spread from India to other countries. Today, about 380 million people across the world follow the teaching of the Buddha, the Dharma, which seeks to end suffering and find answers to the true meaning of life. By respecting the Eightfold Path, including right thoughts and deeds, keeping 5 promises, and repeating 3 prayers. Buddhists hope to attain a state of peaceful enlightenment called nirvana. Here we can see a statue of Buddha meditating. Buddhists worship by meditation, trying to clear their minds of earthly distractions in order to perceive the universe more clearly. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world, says Buddha. Thank you for your attention. Good night.